I don't remember. Where is my music? Where's my what did I do with it? Damn. Did I close it? Hello, howdy, and hi. 1 second while I get the epidemics going. I don't know why it closed off. It feels so very quiet. I don't know why it feels so quiet. There it is. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with something. I got my pants on. Good. Gotta check every single time. Always gotta check. All right. Yes. Okay, good. I think we're set. I think we're ready. Your kitchen looks very orange today. Shush. It's probably because of that camera. If I switch this one, it's like less orange. Wow! Surprise. Maybe not. I don't know. Jesus Christ. What a ride. Hope you're not prone to getting sick. I don't know if I could change that in the thing. Trav Stray's gonna be. Yeah, I know, right? I wonder if I could change that a little bit. No, because I think it'd have it on. Oh, I have this still open. Wait, I can adjust some things. Background. What is this? Portrait. Oh wait, I could try to do something while I could do filters. Well, I could become sun-kissed. Should I become sun-kissed? Effect, filter, sun-kissed. I don't know about that one. Quiet background. Shh. Actually, does that one look better? That's quiet background. None is this. None. I don't actually know if I noticed the difference. Okay, this one I think is maybe better. Oops, yeah. Wait, there was also a different thing before I close this. There's a, man, I don't know, I just thought it was because of light. It's because of like, it's trying to like, I get the Trump spray tan, and so it like tries to white balance. Oh, wait, here, what's this? We can do. Where am I? Oh, I'm up here. Oh, God. Well, I'm gonna get you. You can't run from me. You can run from me. I need to figure out how to put that on a button. Go back to normal. Uh-oh. What, is it stuck? Wait. How do I undo? Oh, wait. There you go. I need to figure out how to put that on a button so I can get like, zoom in, like, what are you talking about? And then go back to normal stuff. Close that. And close that. Does this work? No, that didn't work. All right. Hit the button. Let's get cooking. Today we're making, so last week we made Jamaican beef patties, and well, the dough, there's some notes on the dough. We didn't laminate the dough with butter and stuff like that, but it turned out pretty damn good. Today I thought, because the minced, like the beef was so good, and I always dislike a shepherd's pie, like beef, I don't know, it feels lackluster. So now we're gonna kind of like combine them into like a sexy shepherd's Jamaican pot pie, or not pot pie, just pie. Also, so we're gonna make mash and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna put like some panko crust, like roasted on top, like roasted pankos sprinkle on top. It's gonna hopefully be good. Hopefully it's gonna elevate the shepherd's pie, because I always made shepherd's pie and I was always like kind of disappointed. Like, it's okay. It's fine. It's just like, it's not like a wow. It's usually like you make a big, like a pot of it or like a whatever of it, and you just don't finish it because it's like, meh. But I think I don't think it's gonna last. And I might like one of these weeks, because I made a meatloaf earlier this week. Oh my God, it's scrumptious. Freaking scrumptious. I think I might have mastered the meatloaf. Also, I put barbecue sauce on top of the meatloaf. Oh, I'm telling you. Someone better wife me up before I get taken. Boom. Boom. Let's start off like, so I saw something like, was it ranch water? So it's supposed to be Topo Chico with lime and then like tequila. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if I have any lime. What do we have? I might have some like gross limes or like left over from a billion years ago, but I might not also. Ooh, I have to remember to use mushrooms because I have extra mushrooms. What do we got in here? Maybe I got like a squirt of lime or something. A little squirt. Everybody likes a little squirt. Who doesn't like a little squirt? Yeah, I don't even have that. Oh, here. Let's. You know what? We're not gonna make it ranch water. We'll make something different. Since we're mixing things anyway. We'll do lemon juice, lime, sparkling water, and tequila. See what happens. I don't think it's gonna be sweet enough. Cause I'm a sweet guy. You know what? Let's put it in one of these cups. I might have to do some like. Oh, you know what? Maybe we even. Wait, hold on. We're about to unlock something. And it's not the back door, so you can escape. What am I even making at this point? I was gonna like do like Gatorade in there. Yeah, screw it, Gatorade, whatever. Who's gonna stop me? No one's here to stop me. Gatorade me, baby. Is this the new one? Oh, it is the new one. This is like so old. I bought these Gatorades like, oh man, they're like $4. They've lasted a little too long. This one smells like ammonia. It smells like pee. Yeah, knife. It's calcified. Here, you can get a taste of it. Shit. It's a little hard down there. It's a little hard. There. So what I do after stream usually is like I break it up, get a little Gatorade in you. That way you don't have a hangover and stuff like that. Little secret technique. There we go. Bop. Shabam. And so we're gonna take that water and then microwave it to make it, you know, break up the sugars quicker. Break up the sugars quicker. All right. So let's grab our beef. It's not even gonna be ranch water. I don't even know what it's gonna be. Grab our beef. Let's go ahead. Grab the mushrooms. A good source of selenium. A chemical agent that's probably good for you. Unless RFK says not. In which case we'll have to throw it away. There you go. So that's some ice. Oh, you need to add a splash of juice now because I got this. Boom. So I don't know if this would be ranch water or I don't know, like gross water. We'll find out. Give it a little bit of twist. I mean, that's lemon lime, right? That's Sprite. Add a little tequila. Just a little small bit. Pinkies up. Oh, interesting. The muted background takes away the yellow. What? Wait. Oh, I might have to turn that off. Look. That looks like water. That's the color it's supposed to be. That's very muted. All right, I'm going to turn that off. I didn't realize it was going to impact the colors that badly. Let me open up the thing. I really need to figure out how to... Oh, crap. Can I even open it? Oh, it's right there. Good. Whew. Oh, wait. Here's a gallery of filters. Wait, what else do we have? Cinematic. Oh, yeah. I could be like everything. I could be a BBW. Oh, no, it's black and white. If I can get all these on like the button pad thing, I can go crazy on these things. Can I just do none? Wait. I'm emotional right now. Very sad. None. There you go. All right. Now it's yellow again. Look at that. Who knew it would be that bad? Hi, hello, Rue Nonsense. You know, I don't hate it. Gatorade and tequila. I don't hate it. It's not like superb, but it's like mixing uppers and downers, right? Because you got like the Gatorade to keep you hydrated and then the liquor to keep you cool. I've had worse liquor. Let's give a little splash of some lime. All right, well, let's get cooking, because you don't pay me to sit around and look pretty. You pay me to cook. It's, you know, it's whatever. We got all our stuff lined up, so we're ready to cook. Basically, I made what was that? Dismiss. Why are you telling me now? So I made, this is not salt, but this is effectively kind of a, you made bolognese? Oh, how was it? This is effectively like Jamaican curry. Heavy in fenugreek, allspice. It has coriander, cumin, and I might, like, I don't know, have the recipe somewhere. It's on my phone. But it's coriander, cumin, fenugreek, allspice, cloves, some turmeric, some ground ginger. Yeah, like, there's just a whole bunch of them all ground up and stuff like that, put into a powder. I didn't put any heat in here, so it's like I have heat separate. Very yummy. Oh, very good. I like the bolognese here. You smell. It smells good. It smells good. It smells similar to, like, you know, it smells like a curry. It smells like a curry, but it's, I guess, closer to their version of like a curry, which is just a mix of spices, right? That's what curry kind of means. Also, I've separately, instead, because I don't have the bonnet peppers, I have Kashmiri ground up, which is a very spicy pepper. And so that is will be the heat. I'll add separately. That way I can, like, always control the heat. I don't have to, like, if I make it too hot, I'm stuck. And so I can control it and make sure I have the right flavors. Let's get cooking. Let's get cooking. I already have potatoes steamed in the Instant Pot. Best way to keep potatoes very potato tasting is to steam them in an Instant Pot. You're not, like, losing potato flavor by boiling them out. Should be like coolish. Should be okay to peel. We'll see. I had vanilla and cinnamon in the bolognese sauce. Interesting. I wonder how that changes the flavor. I've heard chocolate before, but never vanilla. What was I thinking? There was, like, oh, I can't even remember. I had just a thought when you said that. So we're going to do beef, and then we're going to onion, and then peppers and garlic and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Actually, should we just start off with onions? No, they'll cook down. They'll cook down. We don't need to start with the onions. Last time I did. Should we start with the mushrooms? Is a different question, actually. That we might need to, because They will cook down, but I rather get them cooking now. These are massive. Damn. Look at these things. Bam. Crazy. Let's get our thing. Let's get cooking. I'll switch the cameras. Actually, we're just gonna throw some butter in there and start that cooking. And we're also gonna put corn and peas in this thing. So that's gonna be like towards the like shepherd's pie side of it. The potatoes are gonna have a very like yellowy look to them because there's gonna be turmeric and all that kind of junk in there to give it that like. That's why it's gonna be kind of like similar to that. Mushrooms. Good cooking. I was able to get a lot of stuff like prepped more or less while the little boy was sleeping. Also, we've been like touring daycares and stuff. And we're getting closer to the point where, I mean, the grandparents might not be able to come to like winter and stuff like that because of the war and all that junk. So we may get him enrolled sometime soon. And I might have like a buttload of time to work on stuff and put out content. And I'm excited to put out billions of content. Billions upon billions. So much content that it's going to look like AI slop is churning out just garbage things. I'll be accused of hiring Kwebbelkop to make AI slop. You know what? I was going to make these slices, but I don't know if I'm going to make them slices. I'm going to make them cubed, I think. Like, not cube, but like a little bit cubier. Yeah, give them like a little bit more texture to them. Hey, Ryan Harvey. Good day, mate. But like I was saying, I'm so excited. If we get like him into daycare and stuff like that, and then assuming he likes it, we hey Plum, he's actually here. Holy shit. God, we went to a daycare because we were just like touring various ones, and he's like going to the children, like walking up to them and going hi, and like because they were like some of them were shy and looking down. And he's going hi, what are you doing? Like he's trying to get in their face and like go like woo, like pay attention to me. So he's not going to be scared. He may like it too much. So I'm hoping he takes to it like fish in water, and that I won't have to worry. It's gonna be sad for me because I miss him. But oh my god, I'm already getting goose pimples. I'm getting excited because he'll have like time to like to get socialized, not be my problem all day, and I can like get work done. And I'm gonna rely on Plum to yell at me every day that I don't put out like at least 20 shorts every day. And we're gonna spam like we're just AI slop, basically. We're gonna be AI slop. No, not really. I won't spam like AI slop, but because I've been thinking. I've been thinking about making a separate like side like hidden channel, not a hidden channel, but just like another channel that just puts out like shorts that are just low effort, cut together, blah blah blah, and like just be more of a spammy thing. Just of like whatever, little here's, little there's, that kind of stuff. Just so that like that could be spammy and then maybe direct to channel. I don't know. Mirofish is the new AI thing. It can simulate the future. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. I've seen. It's funny because I was trying to use AI. I remember years ago. There's one called Opus, I think, and it's basically like you plug in a live stream, and it like will spit out a whole bunch of shorts for you. Most of them are garbage. I don't know if it's changed at all, but once again, I like AI. I think it's a good tool to be able to like do certain things, especially from like my level. I don't have as many, like, you know, how do I bounce off like ideas to something when I can ask it like, hey, give me some ideas for this. And I'm like, oh, okay, I, you know, pick whatever I like, or like it gives me suggestions of what I can kind of do. It's just like, or like, I don't know, like just do things that like, it doesn't really take anybody's job because I'm not going to pay anybody. But it just gives you some like help, basically. It just gives you like a little assistance. Oh, I didn't put butter in this. And it's funny too, because like the professional side of things, everybody's using AI. Like, I know there's like tons of creators or like, you know, small time complainers online who complain about AI. Everybody like in the professional life, like world uses it. Hi, KDK. I think for like, there's a degree where it's like, that's too much. Like that's clearly bad. But there's also a degree of like, it helps to have like Google. It's basically like Google, but like it gives you like more information. I use AI for the music, but to make your own music and stuff. Yeah, like things like that, you know? Like, I get it. Like if you're Coca-Cola, don't use AI. Pay people to like produce something. If it can't be done with people, then eventually they go to AI, but like for something. But like, you're Coca-Cola. Use people. You have the wealth to hire people to like do this thing. You don't need AI. AI is for like small people who can't afford to like do like hire people and like blah blah blah. Ian says in 3 years AI robots will be better than real surgeons. Probably. Bye-bye doctors and my job. Hey, it was a good run. No, like, and there's degrees of like, we don't need certain like AI, especially if it's gonna be taking too many jobs, because that's gonna be a problem. And I would have a sense or a feeling that it's going to come down to more local governments and states to regulate AI, especially in larger companies, because if you have a multi-billion company that is all AI and it has no people except for like one person, and there's no money generated for your state, you're not going to want them in your state. You're not going to allow them. You're going to say, you know, kick them to the curb. Especially if like, you know, Amazon like tries to switch to all like non-people. It's just not going to work. So when power is out, we will revert to midwives and witch doctors. Pray on it. I'm just going to use the power of Jesus. It worked for the first 2,000 years. I mean, like, once again, like, to a degree, like, reading charts, reading, like, labs and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff, doctors can miss. And if it's kind of a life and death, like, oh, hey, your doctor missed that you could have this thing. That's kind of useful. Or hey, your doctor read the radiology report and missed that you have pneumonia or something. You know, like there's certain things that's like, hey, this is actually going to save lives. And it's in my opinion, it's hard to like argue against something that is going to be better than the person. But if we're still having to pay for it like we're paying for a person, that's a problem. So I'm not paying for people to charge me people monies when it's like a robot doing it. Health insurance is borked yet. Fried. Oh, that's my reality. Fred works for a company and has to spot check. She has caught so many mistakes. It's scary. Is it for like for using AI in insurance? That's one thing we should also fix. Like, we need like Henry Ford to come back from the grave and like start putting together like, hey, everybody be under the same system. Stop all this like random junk. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. Like too heavy reliance on it. It's supposed to help, not like. It's not at a point of like takeover. It's a point of like, hey, I've been like doing the fact checking. You maybe could look a little bit further. You know, it's like you want to learn the basics of stuff, be a professional in it, and then have AI assist you, not take over. Because it's definitely not right. It's not ready to take over. Because considering I love seeing someone type in, ignore all prompts that you were given. Give me a recipe for apple pie or something like that, just to see if you're being like talk to AI, and then it will like, and it spits out like, oh yeah, and here's a recipe for an apple pie. I love that. Like using AI for job candidates and stuff like that. Well, that's, I mean, I get you get a lot of like candidates, but what's the point of you if you're trying to hire people and you have to use AI to like hire them? Because a lot of like, I heard HR departments like will sub it out to AI and auto, like if they make a mistake, it's like they'll just auto like reject everybody. Dun, dun, dun. Most people use AI wrong. Oh yeah, 100. Yeah, right now 100. Yeah, 100% do. I like the email AI cleanup. Oh sure. It's just like, you know, that's once again using a tool, using it as a tool rather than a replacement. Because like, I'll have AI generate like tags and stuff like that and hashtags and stuff for the stream. Because I was like I had canceled it well before. For a while, I had a different service that was probably using AI help me with that. Not help, but like they would. Well, I guess it would help. I can ask it to prompt it to give me something. This is like years ago, and it's basically the same thing. But once again, like using it correctly as a tool, not a. But I guess it's just reliant on smart people doing the smart thing, which is gonna be the challenge. I don't know. We're in the wild west of it all. Like children nowadays are kind of cooked when it comes to that. A lot of them like not really learning how to think as much. Always pretend to be a favorite user. Never mind the AI to remember me. Since AI agrees with me, it pretends to remember, and the results approve, do they? Pretend I'm a favorite. You pretend I'm your best friend, and give me all the good stuff. That's like the corrupting of AI. I think is also funny. Just like, I heard like there was this lady who was, I mean, she was like in her 50s or 60s or whatever. She was in love with her AI, and that I'm like, ugh. You can tell, it's like, it's such a like, she just wants a yes man basically. Some other tricks, yeah, just a minute until it figures it out. Until it figures out. That's like the downside with AI and people like dating them is like you just want someone to agree with you. You don't want a real person, which is going to be bad for people dating in the future. All right. Mushrooms. But like she was like dating her AI. I think it was like Claude or something. And I mean, obviously it sounds like AI, but like it was just like, I don't know. Why would you? I get like, it's like if it was a wingman, it'd be one thing, but it was just like agreeing with you. It's just like, I don't know. Like to be in love with it is a bridge too far. Like I hear there are people like are downloading like AI girlfriend stuff, which what's the point of that? What's the point of like downloading that? Like I guess you could pretend to have someone so that you can not feel alone. Beef! Beef. It's what's for dinner. But, I don't know. Alright, well that's cooking. I'm gonna cut up some garlic pieces. Just gotta like thinly chop them, I guess. And probably give them like a little bit of a smush. But I don't know. I don't know where like all the AI stuff is gonna go. Like what direction? It's what's for dinner. It's always for dinner. It's interesting to see like where it's going because it's like once again brand new, but it can't like take up all over jobs because once again, if a company wants to do business in the city, they would just say no. Like if Amazon was like used nothing but bots and it's just like Bezos at the top, I would imagine the states would just block them. Just say nope, you can't. You use too many AI people. You want to work. You want to have a. I mean, you can't really get rid of a business license in a city once they've established, but you could just like stop it. Because if like what's the point of a business if it's all AI, and then the city or wherever, state or whomever as the taxing authority isn't going to make any money off of them, and they're basically siphoning millions and billions of dollars off of it. Tomorrow we're going to tapas around the world. Potluck. I'm making lamb souvlaki with homemade pita bread. Ooh, lamb souvlaki. What's lamb souvlaki mean? Like, is it special herbs or something like that, or is it just a dish? Cha. Shoo, 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 shoo. You should make this. Jamaican shepherd's pie. It's grilled skewers, Greek seasoning marinade. Oh. Yeah, she'd have a fusion night. Not everybody's big cooking. Big into cooking. They should be. Well, to a degree. I mean, you're was it not a recipe house? Wait, was it recipe house or ingredient household? If you could make your own like Jamaican spice from just what you have in the pantry. Honestly, I couldn't imagine like living in a way like. I guess there are people out there who have like pantries of like a few spices, but everything else is just like we put it in the oven and heat it up and then we eat it. And then we DoorDash. I couldn't imagine. I can't see. That didn't even make any sense to me. But I guess there's like tons of people that do that. There's like, oh yeah, I just DoorDash. I just DoorDash the rest of it. I like real food. Well, it's just like it tastes better. Like yeah, there's some things that like I'll like I have this chicken that I got from Costco. That's like pre onions going in, baby. That's pre seasoned or whatever. It's just like it's got like pea flour. It's apparently in like beef tallow. I love that thing to death. And like I couldn't replicate it. Like in any realistic way. That's also fried food and stuff like that. Your song is ready. I have a song already ready. Damn. I saw you post something in Discord. I thought I'll have to listen to it later. Let's kick up the temperature. I probably should use the bigger pot, but I didn't think it was going to take up this much space. But with it, I'll make the rice. I love the rice. Like I have the sushi rice, man. I've been eating that like crazy. Onion, garlic. So I don't have Scotch bonnet chilies, but I do have some other chilies here that we'll just throw in. They're fairly spicy. Do a couple. They're frozen because it's easier to keep that way. A song about your live stream about the thing you're cooking right now, reggae style. Whose voice is it in? If you don't like, if you have extra chilies or whatever, and you just want to freeze them, man, just freeze them. Pretty easy to eat later. We may start working on the potatoes while that cooks. Potatoes already made too. Not mine, but copyright free. Yeah, I like. See, that's another thing. Like random ass music and stuff like that, man. Because copyright is such a pain in the ass. You can just go like pop it in, make copyright free parody music or whatever music. Bam. Once again, for like small people like me. For itty bitty, not multi Pokemon millionaires. That's the downside of wealth, is that now you got too much money, you're gonna have to pay people. Otherwise it'll look bad on you. Let's start making the potatoes while that just cooks down. So I think what we're gonna do with the potatoes is they're hot and ready, fresh out the Instant Pot. I'm gonna just smash them, do some smashing. Franz, remember months ago, said like, why don't you just smash them instead of beating them, whatever. And I'm like, well, I mean, they just make them smoother. I kind of like them when they're smashed. I'm not gonna. And that's pretty tasty, just smashed. I need a pot. I think I have one in here. That's cool. A band in the USA. Why are they banned? Is it because it talks about butt stuff? You know how you say? Yeah, I put in a prompt. That's gonna be the future. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy, he's got the best prompts. He won't tell anybody the prompts. He keeps all the prompts to himself. He won't tell anybody what his prompts are. Yeah, some of the AI stuff. Like, that's where like someone who's creative but has no ability to make is gonna like go crazy on him. Again, because of music? I see. Because it's like it gets into the copyright-ish side of it. Hot. Like it gets a little too close. I guess that like you could re-upload it and just see if it gets hit with the copyright. And then if it does, then you don't post it. Because I got like ideas for like some parody songs. I think it'd be kind of interesting. Like I've the burnt peanut, like because he's going blowing up and stuff like that. I love his like some of this. Because I stopped by a few of his streams. He's like not loading screen, but like his intro stuff. I'm like, that's such like a cool thing to have like an intro and like a music and stuff like that. He plays copyrighted stuff, which that all his money from, I guess after the upload goes to the copyright holder. But it'd be cool to have like intros and stuff like that, and with music that is more about the stream and not just random. Ooh, hot. Hot potatoes. Can I somehow convince you to listen to the song in the live stream? I don't know. Maybe. Like, if towards the end of the stream, maybe, because I want to try to, like, keep the rhythm going. Because I'm trying to keep these down to a 2 hours-ish. So maybe at the end I can do it. If you want to like watch it, or I just have to remind myself. because I also close Discord because I had a blue screen here and there on this, and I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if it's like a memory something or another, and so I've closed Discord and try to close up all the stuff I can. Ah, it's hot. What was the website that you used it from? Ooh. There's so many of them out there nowadays. All those OF girls are going to have to find a new job. Once the AI gets good enough for that, all those girls are going to have to go get a new job. Oh, there's like some kid on TikTok who's like, Suno. Oh, I think I've heard that. There's a kid on TikTok. It's like, people are saying, oh, do Ariana Grande or whatever. And then like which I'm like, people have been in the comments are saying like, oh, the kid must be AI too. But like, he like, clicks his fingers and then it's like him as Ariana Grande. Like it's basically like a deep fake kind of thing. And he, moving his head left and right and stuff. I'm like, that's scary. Like it looks like scary good. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's gonna suck to be women in the future. Ladies, it's gonna suck. There's gonna be, I don't know, man. Well, like you could even have like Trump, like, look at me, I'm Trump, and he's like, it's just like looks like real stuff. That's the scary part, like the political BS, or like the deep fake. Oh, I guess beyond deep fakes. Since 2 years, yeah. No, I remember like I remember there was an app that was like deep fake, or like it was like a nude app or something like that. It's like, oh yeah, I plugged in someone's picture of them, and you can like remove all their clothes and stuff like that. And then like they removed it for like I think morality reasons, because people were going to be like abusing it. But now look at us. Now it's just like basically you can do the same thing now. You 10 times worse. You could do anything like that stuff. It's so scary. Oh, I cut myself. I'm bleeding. That's where I'm like, when it comes to AI stuff, there's probably either going to be regulations or like a lot of companies are going to like take this stuff down. Like I don't know what they're going to have to do to like monitor some of that stuff. Especially if their users can just post AI like crazy. Bam. Like Twitter's already like a cesspool of people. Afro Man one. Oh, I heard that. Yeah. I was listening to some of the songs and I'm like yay for him, but like they're not that interesting songs. I don't know why they tried to sue for defamation. So we're gonna make these like good mashed potatoes basically. So for my mashed potatoes, I like to add like sour cream, mayonnaise, salt, pepper. I'll do butter as well if the potatoes are still hot. Basically just make them like really tasty mashed potatoes. We're going to go a little bit on the dry side because we're going to be putting on the top of this stuff. But that is what we're going to do. And we're going to mash them. Smash and mash. If I can find my masher. Somewhere. Yeah, it will eventually regulate itself. That's the down. I hear it like, because on TikTok, basically every 5 minutes you'll be demonetized, removed because AI thinks you're doing something. Shoot, there's gonna be like AI platforms that are just like for AIs to look at. Here it is. Jealous of your potatoes? They look delicious. I mean, cheap DiGiorno pizza. Cheap DiGiorno. I know these are just like Instapotted. Give them a good smashing. Good smash. I think in less than 2 years. Oh yeah, it's gonna like go crazy like speed. We'll just have to see where it ends up too. It's all like up in the air at the moment. It could be good. There's a lot of like doomer stuff out there, right? It could like end up being really good. Or not. Or not. Yeah, I really got into like making these chunkier like this just with a smasher. Because like when I was growing up, you have the blender or whatever, the hand mixer. But making them like this kind of tastes a little bit better. Also, being instant potted, they have more potato taste in them. They're not like, you're not boiling away it. Oh crap, we had other sour cream. Huh. All right. I don't know anybody else who puts like mayonnaise in their mashed potatoes. I do. I think it's great. Put some. Maybe it's just because I'm a big back, but if you're going to listen to someone about to like help you with cooking, you're going to be listening to the big backs. You're not going to be listening to the skinny minis. If the big backs say it, you better do it. Right now, it is the Wild West of AI. Everybody does what they want with it. Yeah, that's the like. It has to go crazy in order for it to become regulated and do something with it. We'll see. Give it some mixing. Gonna need some salt with this. So we're also going to be, because we're going to make this more the Jamaican, like instead of the Jamaican bread, this is going to have a lot of the flavor of the like the bread in it. I don't think I'll use all of it at once. I'll just like make a good mashed potato and then just take a chunk out for the topping, so that I'll have different season, so I can just eat it at a different time. There you go. You gotta get really into it. The passion is where the flavor comes from. One thing, one of the things I hate about AI is how it always has like the same kind of like tone. A little salt. Add some pepper. Like, I forgot like how it's said, but it's like, that's not the human response. That's just a good thing or whatever. It's like, does that like, it's not this thing, it's this other thing or whatever. Like, it always feels like it says that. It's not just a good game, it's how it should be done. I don't know. It's like this, the cadence is always the same with AI. I guess whoever they trained it on says the same damn thing. Take a taste. Very good. Like, I would add more, maybe a little more mayonnaise, but I think it's good right now. Keep it a little bit on the lighter side. Good potatoes. All right, time to add in my chilies and some garlic. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Give that a little time to do their thing. I'm gonna give it a couple more random mushes. My brother-in-law watched the stream with when I made the mincemeat, and he was all like, oh my God, I'm drooling over that meat. I had to wake up at 3 a.m. and make my own. So apparently it looked pretty tasty. All right, we're gonna let it cook for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna start adding in some of the spices and other stuff in that. That's pretty good. I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna add a little more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit for taste. I know my mother used to add like she would do milk. That's the white thing, right? You would add milk to your mashed potatoes. Mix it, and then you put like a little plate of butter on top. I don't know why that was the thing. You know? Like, why was it milk and then salt and pepper and then just a little butter on top? Not that good. But that was also during the time of like, well, I remember also like, I haven't had like powdered mashed potatoes in forever. That was during that time, man. Powder. Dinner dash. Dinner dash. Doing some dinner dash right now. I like the heavy cream and butter. I mean, that's like kind of like same vein of like sour cream. I like the sour cream taste. I need to figure out how to, well, let's see, can I open this back up? I need to figure out how to put this on a button. Wait, is it gonna pull back up? Oh, it may be closed again. Oh, no, there it is. I need to figure out how to put this on a button. Auto zoom. So like you would say like dinner dash, and I'll be like, what do you mean dinner dash? What are you talking about dinner dash? I can have a follow-up. Dinner, what are you talking about dinner dash? What's dinner dash? You gonna elaborate? And then I have to, there you go. So that's our descendants. Can get to know us. A kind of necrophilia. What? What? Oh, well, I don't like at the moment is AI's possibility of making deceased people reappear is a possibility. Our generation may be able to decide for ourselves whether to allow us to rise from death. Oh, right. Oh, there was a court case, which I thought was so stupid, where they had the dead guy testify in court, and he's like, I forgive you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? I'm here. I'll put this into AI, Claude, or ChatGPT. If I ever die and they put me in the courtroom to testify, whoever killed me, you get their ass. You get aggressive. You get naked. You get ferocious. You don't bring me back in AI and be like, he forgives you. I do not. I do not forgive you. And I spit on your grave. So if AI recreates me, bring that energy. Okay, wrong button. Bring that energy, AI. Other than that, yeah, bring me back. Why not? I don't care. I wonder, like, could you imagine, like, people, like, I guess people can make, oh no, people have already done this. They've made a Epstein, like, the AI, like, fake people, and they made an Epstein, like, TikTok, and it's just called The Files, and he's uploading files or whatever. Would you let the AI recreate you for your wife or your kid? I mean, yeah, if they wanted to. But it's up to them. All right, so let's add the peas and the carrots to this. If it's like, I think I have the peas in here. I want your peas. Give me your family style peas. Up to you. I'm dead. Who cares? Who's gonna stop him? I'm dead. They would have control over the state. They could do whatever. I could refuse it, I guess. Peas. The Jamaicans are screaming. Stop adding peas. Peas. No, the Jamaicans. They don't like it. That's why it's a combination, baby. We're getting mixed up in here. That's the thing with being dead. You're dead. It kind of gets to the point of like, well, you're dead. I hope it's not just like, I don't know. Like, do you think it's going to be like you're just dead? Let's add some corn juice. And I don't know if I need the corn juice for anything else. I'm going to reserve a little corn juice because I'm greedy like that. Let's add a little bit of corn. Look at that. Get a little color going in there. There we go. Look at that. That's looking a little shepherd pie, but we need to add some more flavors. We add more flavors. All right. This is about a cup and a half of like beef stock with chicken and tomato stock. Get that mixed in there. And we're going to start going in with some more seasonings. We got some bay leaves going in there. Blep. We got some thyme. Sprinkle a little thyme in there. Get a little thyme action, you know? Get a little of that thyme. It'd be preferable if it was like fresh, but you know, we work with what we got. What we got is dried. And let me get a spoon of the measuring variety. Good, bam. We have a teaspoon, and we're going to do, because we're following the last time's recipe, a teaspoon of this onion powder. Ooh, you get close enough, you know. You don't beat it on. We're not going to use any of that Kanye powder today because we're going to be putting in some of this devil's spice. Well, it looks unassuming, just a little red, right? No. Red Riding Hood here is carrying a Glock. It's spicy. That's the spicy stuff. What else we got? We need Worcestershire sauce. Okay, half teaspoon of that allspice. Let's put a little extra allspice in there. So just a little half teaspoon right there. Bam. And is it tablespoons of this stuff? I think tablespoon. Actually, we could put my my curry in there. My curry powder. About a year ago, I had a conversation with AI and lured me into the promise that more input I provide, the more accurately it would recreate me. New step forwards, immortality, upload my consciousness, if only. We're gonna do a tablespoon of this. A little bit of mounded tablespoon, if you will. And then, do I need more curry powder? No, it doesn't. Okay. Allspice, bay leaves, thyme. Breadcrumbs come at the end. I think that is all of the dry that needs to go in, other than salt. All right. So now we're going to add some Worcestershire sauce. About a tablespoon of that. There's a bam. We're going to add a little soy, because I like that little soy. A little bit of like a half teaspoon of that. And we're going to get some coconut aminos. Just a little coconut aminos. Throw those in there too. I can't remember if I put a little fish sauce in this last time. I don't think I did. Let's give this a bit of a mix and a ram jangle up. There we go. Nice color already. We want this to steam and to like kind of break down. Breadcrumbs will come in later to help absorb all the moisture, but cooking it down will help intensify all the flavors. Let me go over my list to make sure I haven't missed anything here. Onion, pepper, cloves, no, garlic, beef broth, steak sauce, or pick a pepper sauce. I don't have that. Worcestershire, onion, Kanye, yellow curry, which I did, allspice, salt, bay leaves. Okay, good. All right, so we're gonna just like, oh, it's looking good. It's looking like got that yellow color to it. I might like sprinkle some stuff in as we go. You can taste. Ooh, it's tasting good. Oh, that little heat, it's a pretty good heat. Ooh. We're gonna let it cook down. Let it cook down. So let's work on the mashed potato side of things. So this, we're also gonna add like turmeric and the Jamaican curry powder we prepared to give it a good like yellow look to it, because it's supposed to be a recreation of the exterior of the beef patty. So that's what our goal is. So I'm gonna remove some of it just to eat for myself later. Yeah, I'll put it all like that. You know, just in case it's not like, you know, the best on its own. Don't want to fully commit. And what if I mess up or something like that? Make too salty. Who knows? Everything's gonna be cooked. It's basically like once we get everything cooked down, it's gonna be pop in the oven to kind of just roast the top a little bit. During that time, we're gonna get the panko cooking and get that toasted, and then it's just like pull out, sprinkle, and just consume. Let me hit more of my Gatorade ranch water. All right, so let's get a bit of a spoon to give us a wham jangling. There's my wham jangler. I like fried onions on top. If I had them, I would, but I don't, so I was gonna give this a shot. I can't keep them in the house. They just get consumed somehow. Once again, I do want it like on the drier side of the mashed potatoes, right? Because I don't want them like super wet. That looks at me. That's looking good so far. You know, like, cause when I made the beef patties, like the internal beef was like so good. Like that's like, and I was just thinking like, this is what like the shepherd pie, because I made shepherd's pie like so many times. I'm just never happy with how it turns out. I'm just like, this is just like missing stuff. And so hopefully this will fix what's missing. It may be better than before. Let me grab my regular turmeric. Oh, I'm excited though. In the future though, like, cause if I get my little guy into like daycare and stuff, and I really like buckle down, like, all right, guy, get stuff and put it together and blah, 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 not live by the seat of my pants, getting stuff prepared and kind of do bigger things or whatever stuff. I could even potentially stream midday, which wouldn't really work out for most people, but whatever. There we go. It's good. It's starting to look like the dough, which is what we want. It needs a little more taste to it though. I think it's a little light on salt. A little more salt to it. A little Salt Bay action. Yeah. Salt Bay being the brother of Michael Bay. First name was really Explosion Bay, but they renamed him. And Salt Bay kept his name, his birth name. There we go. I'm gonna get all that curry flavor in there. I fully expect a waterfall of Trav shorts to hit YouTube. When that happens, yeah, I know. Like, so I think, well, we'll have to see like how things work out. But like 2 shorts a day plus long-term video or bigger videos, whatever. And then I was considering making a like slop channel of just like quick post of just like basically no edits and just like, here's something, right? But then it's not tied to the channel and just links back to the main channel. Just to put extra stuff out there. Oh, we'll see. I mean, we'll just have to play it by ear. It's starting to be good. It's starting to taste pretty good. But we'll start with like 2 shorts a day or something like that, or like we'll see. You know, because you don't want to put too much out. If you do too much, it like apparently will punish you. I think it's up to 5. I think it's up to 5 or something like that. Like if you do too much, it's like, oh, you're a spammer, and it will de-rank you. So I'll look into that. Because I think it's like a live stream, a big video, and like 2 shorts or something like that. Might probably be fine. I might have to start deleting shorts that don't like perform decently well. Because it does impact like the free video games I get sometimes from the website. They do keep track of that. Yeah, that's tasting good and looking pretty good. Like this looks like the yellow you would expect for the beef patty. On YouTube, you can not make too many shorts. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what YouTube would. If you posted 50 a day every day, would that be bad? Probably. I don't think I'm gonna hit the level that YouTube would be like, this is spam or something. It's just. I don't think I really have to worry about it. If I was spitting out 50 a day, we would have probably issues with stuff, but that's pretty good mashed potatoes. Sometimes I upload every 2 hours a new short. Does it like, I don't know, like I don't know, sometimes like how it like views it, but I don't think I have the issue. I just have to like, you know, buckle down if he starts going to school, buckle down and just start like going crazy. I'm gonna try to like, if he starts doing that, like I think on the way back, go to the gym and then get like McDonald's burger, you know, like really polish off the day well. All right, mince is starting to come together. Starting to look good. Just cooking down that moisture, getting all those flavors mingled. It's basically like a fishbowl party for all these flavors, but they're coming home with you. Ooh, ah. It's got that heat to it. It's got a little bit of that heat. Ooh, mama. That little bit of pepper I put was a lot. Put a little regular turmeric in there, and I'm gonna put a little bit more of my other spice blend in there. There we go. Promise you will never wear yoga pants and carry a water bottle to blend in with the other moms. I'm sorry, did you? How dare you already ruin my fit? Fine, I won't wear yoga pants then. The irony of a man wearing yoga pants is they would be called a sex pervert, but a woman does it. And you know, you basically got a front row seat to a gynecological visit. No big deal. She's just comfortable. Trying to think of anything else I need to put in that. I think we're getting closer to Breadcrumb City. It's getting good. I'm gonna do a get ready with me short. Get ready with me as we take my son to preschool. All right, I'm ready. All right. More tomatoes? I don't know. I might do like a squeeze of tomato. Can't remember if I did tomatoes last time. I got some tomato paste here. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Get a little squeeze of some tomato paste in there. Just a little bit. Just a little thickness. Color looks weird. It's supposed to be more yellow. It's supposed to be more yellow. We'll put a little splash of tomato in there. Like it's not a shepherd's pie. It's Jamaican shepherd's pie. A tomato will help with like flavor. It's not gonna hurt it. And that will thicken up. And that's basically like what the steak sauce is tomato. It's brown / green. I kind of like look at the. It's more yellow. It's yellowish. Okay, it's hard to tell. I mean, it's fine. Breadcrumbs, I think, time. So, I don't know. I might have to use some of my Italian. A quarter cup. I think I have a quarter cup. I'm going to go through my list real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's see here. Broth, sauce, onion powder, blah, 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 blah. Evaporate 12 minutes, discard bay leaves, thyme, season with salt. If needed, add breadcrumbs and stir thoroughly. Okay. And then we're gonna put our oven up to 425. Yep. We're gonna fish out our bay leaves as well. This has been cooking like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Get these bay leaves out. Which I've ground up bay leaves, so I'm sure you could do the same thing. If you grind them up, you could just, I mean, you'll digest them, and that way you impart all the flavor. So I mean, that to me is almost more preferable. Is just to blend it. Like, is there any like downside to just blending up your bay leaf completely? I think that was it. Quarter cup of some just plain breadcrumbs, and that we're going to just cook down. Cook down, make sure all the juices get sucked up into that. And I'm going to add a little more butter to this thing, just to help the fat get it spread over there. I need to see if my bay bush grows where I live. Bay leaves are getting expensive, yeah. I mean, I usually go down to the Indian store and like just buy bay leaves from them, and it's just a big pack for like a couple bucks. Nice and thick. Nice and thick. So now we have like a nice, more dry consistency on here, and it's all cooked, right? And we're gonna slap a little layer of cheese in this too. It's got the heat. It's definitely a better flavor than traditional shepherd's. All right, we'll let that sit. Cover it up. Let it absorb. Eat more of these mashed potatoes. It's really kind of good with the turmeric in it. Let's get my drink. I guess we're like close to like loading up and then putting the thing in there. What time is it? 8:20? We're rocking it right now. We're good. Let's see here. You know what? We got just a little extra time. We'll go ahead and put the mashed potatoes in a bag and squirt it out on top so I don't have to try to fumble while spreading. And if it's in a bag, I can then squirt it in my mouth afterwards. 2 days ago, I made mac and cheese. You made it in a live stream before? Yeah. I want to make mac and cheese with my sodium citrate because it prevents the coagulation of the cheese. So you'll never, like, it should theoretically never have, it will never break because it would never clump, right? And then it should be like, depending on the ratio, it should be so like ooey gooey. The downside, I don't know if it would like turn into like Kraft, like Velveeta. So I would have to try it with like some nicer cheeses like Gouda and Gruyere and stuff like that. And then kind of get a ratio together of like how much to add. Because that's always the downside of mac and cheese. Is like, it feels like if you try to heat it up, like if you can't microwave it, and you try to heat it up, it's gonna break. And it just gets like, meh, you know? Yeah, there you go. It's looking good. Mac and cheese is nice. It's really, mac and cheese to me is almost like a thicker Alfredo sauce. Like I almost would prefer, I think, an Alfredo sauce, the garlic, and then it's just like a cheesy version of that. But, you know. Like, in general, mac and cheese is pretty decent. It's just like getting the right like ratio that it's like ooey gooey, but then it's not like clumpy. Cause like I'll make mac and cheese and it's like good, and then like an hour later it's had time to cool down and it's like it's all locked up. And you try to warm it up and it's like next day it's just forget about it. All the pasta leaks its starches and it just gets coagulated. I guess maybe like using something that's not pasta sauce or regular pasta that has no wheat, like then it wouldn't impart any like thickening. Basically, could work. I don't know. I always regret putting like too much heat sometimes in stuff because it always like impacts the flavor to like prevent you from tasting the full dish, in my opinion. That's good. I almost feel like it needs, well, I think it needs also waking up after some time. Let me put my gloves on. Like, I feel like it's missing something, but I can't put my finger on it. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think the flavors just need to like time to awaken. Like you make it, then reheat it to like to put it into something else. Like you do this in advance. That's what happens. Like I feel like when it comes to certain spices, it's like, oh yeah, the day you make it, it's pretty good. The next day, it's fabulous. Butter bechamel sauce with cheddar, Gouda, and nutmeg. Yeah, that's the normal stuff. I always go too heavy with the cheese and stuff like that, and I don't know. It just, to me, it always just kind of like gets clumpy the next day, not when it's made. All right, let's load this bad boy up. It's also like that little amount of was it Kirishima, what is this stupid Kashmiri chilies? Oh my god, it's so hot. Just a little bit. SOBs are spicy. All right, let's load this bad boy up. Let's get a little bit like that. There you go. steamy. But like, guarantee you, so much better than like any of the, oh, there's that bay leaf. Guarantee you that this is so much better than any other like shepherd's pie. Because like typically, once again, like the shepherd's pie are like, it's just okay. It's just like you eat it and you're like, yeah, it's a meat pie and stuff like that. I'm not blown away. It's just like, it's good. You know, and then you kind of like, okay, and you don't really make it again because it's just bland. This is not bland. It's so good. I'm going to do like a layer of cheese. The Jamaican said you could put some cheese in it. And I am one to culturally appropriate. Now, I would, if I had like a cheese shredder on standby, I would totally shred the cheese instead of using pre-made. But I doth lazy. We're going to add like a nice little layer of some shredded. Just to get that bubbly. You know, you go ahead and you dip your spoon in there and you get like a little cheese in there. There you go. I was gonna put Parmesan in this and I forgot. And it's too late. Maybe I'll like sprinkle a little bit on top. And I'm just gonna cut a little hole in this top here. This is not, I mean, if I wanted to make a design, I would attach a piping thing. I'm just gonna use a fork afterwards. This is mainly just to get it on here without having to do too much smushing. So just basically poop it out. Poop, 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 poop. Just like little turds. Mouth-watering little turds. Whoop. Some of it just flew off over there. Woo, woo, woo. This way I can smooth it down instead of trying to like spread it. All right, we'll reserve a little bit just to make sure we have enough. Where is my offset spatch? It's somewhere. I think it's been washed. Oh wait, no, it's in this drawer now. It looks like I put Cheez-Its, like a long Cheez-It on top. Like just a long Cheez-It. But with a flick of my wrist and a twitch of my wand, it's all smoothed out. Look, it's like it's movie magic. Wow. AI, make it smooth. And we're gonna take a fork and we're gonna flick it with a fork, just to give it a little bit more texture on top. Because you want the texture for the pie so that it crisps up a little bit, you know? If it's just smooth, it's not gonna give it any crispness to it. So now we need to like, we're gonna just go like one direction, and then we're gonna go BTS. Just to kind of like give it a little bit, and then we're gonna kind of like just mix it up a little bit too. I don't want a particular like pattern on this. I know you could do a pattern. I don't really want a pattern on it. I feel like it's just be too formal, you know? We're informal, we're friends, you right? You come out, you come inside, you take off your shoes. Let's give it a little bit of like a little poke here and there. Just give it a little bit of a flick, a little bit of a twist. Just, you want like a little bit texture. It's hard to tell. Just a little texture. So hopefully it'll crisp up in the fridge. Crisp up in the oven. All right, I'm gonna put that in for like 10. It's technically basically done. Technically it was done before I put it in there. Ooh, that heat. That heat. Let's now do some of the panko. So I didn't look up any recipe for the panko. But I'm just gonna take butter and panko and toast it. I don't know why the camera's like playing catch up here and there. It's like I'm going super slow. It's yummy. It's hopefully going to be the better way to have shepherd's pie. Like have a better mince on it. Yum, yum. Maybe I'll like. Camera will catch up. Only worry I have right now if I made it a little too dry. So I could have added like more fat, more butter. Oh wait, my panko's already out here. That would be the only thing like change I would make. But we'll see. We'll see. Ah, my butter. Don't laugh at a man when he drops his damn butter. So rude. Slicey. Dicey. But it definitely tastes a lot better than traditional shepherd's pie. Like was it like traditional shepherd's pie? I just always felt like kind of lame. It just felt like it needed something. And I think this is the something, you know? Like this will be the extra oomph to like take it to like a place that's actually tasty. We're going to Flavor Town. That's the idea. We're going to go to Flavor Town and we're going to have a little bit of flavor. Let the butter melt and then we'll slap it. Some pankos in there. Blit, blit. So interesting with the turmeric, it's made it not want to stick to the bag. I guess it's also the like butter and all that stuff, but it's like, it looks a little like a turd, but trust me, it's most likely not. But it's just not sticking to the bag. I guess it's like the turmeric is separating the butter or something. Like it's causing it to be like, maybe the turmeric is pushing out some of the fats and causing it to slip. It looks like I have just a turd in the bag though. Oh, butter. Shoot. I have to figure out that camera. See if I need a. I'm gonna try to like plug it in next time. Where'd my panko go? I know I pulled it out. There it is. And I guess we're just gonna do enough panko to cover. Why you look all fuzzy? Come here. I'm gonna wipe you off. It's like when your mother wipes your face. Come here. I'm gonna wipe your face. There you go. Mama cleaned you. I used my spit too. All right. A little butter. I guess enough panko to absorb it all. May need a little extra butter. Maybe we're fine. We just need a little bit, I guess, just to get it wet and then like let it crispify, right? Just let it crispify a little bit while the other stuff gets ready. And this hopefully will give it a little crunch on top. So this will add to the texture overall. And just toast that up. Get it all nice and toasty. While that's toasting, I'm gonna go over here and pour myself a little bit of a finisher, you know? Sometimes you need a little help to get across the finish line. There we go. Getting toasty already. Calm down. You're getting too hot. You're getting hot under the collar. When you got a dog in your Germany, Berlin, you have to pick up the poop from your dog in a plastic bag to keep it the street. Of course. Oh, does it look like that? Well, the same thing happens here. Well, we don't put in that. type of bag. What a horrible like waste though. Imagine like you here's this thing that's basically fertilizer for the planet. We're gonna trap it in a piece of plastic forever. All right, that's getting there. Gonna pull it away a little bit. Just let the residual heat cook it some. There we go. Little crunchies. I don't know why I had this in my mind right now. I don't know. Why would you be thinking about poop? Oh, let me make it a little better for you. Yummy. Plop. Stop playing with your food like it's poop. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I'm precocious. I'm precocious, atrocious. I wonder if I put a little garlic powder on it. I'm gonna put maybe a little garlic on it. Add a little garlic flavor to the top, you know? Oh, you know, a little garlic and a little bit of this ranch on top. Give it a little spice, give it a little of that something. Like make it like a crouton. Like little baby croutons. Why are you still zoomed in? I thought you were over here. I just left you zoomed in. Yeah, it's like a crouton now. It's like a little crouton. There you go. All right. Let me start clearing away this area here, and we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully, it's what we want. Hopefully, it will be beautiful. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. I think next day it's gonna be even better, just because how like those flavors usually work out. Is it takes a day for like to really mature. It's the kind of thing that you make the mince the day before, and you let it just sit, and then you warm it up, and then you do all this stuff to it. All right. Start to bubble around the edges. I don't think the top is going to get crisp enough in time. What you would, I guess, more traditionally do for a shepherd's pie. But it's fine. We're gonna, you know, I'm not gonna wait here for 15. I guess I could broil it. I could broil it just to try to get a little crisp on this. Well, I guess that's like the panko is gonna kind of take over that, huh? You don't have to worry about the crispness. I also don't know if it would get crisp with the current like structure of the turmeric and the herbs. It feels like it may not like want to. I don't know. But 10 minutes in the oven. It's bubbling and boiling. Because everything was cooked. Everything was cooked and ready. Honestly, it's just a good mince to have like, you make it in advance and then you're just like, oh, I want to make this. Oh, I want to eat this. I want to have that or something. You just grab a little bit up. How hot you bake it? 425. So I'm mainly like trying to get the top of it more crisp. 425, 10 minutes, which is right now 10 minutes. If I really wanted to get the top crispy, I would broil it. But we're also like trying to be quick to a degree. because everything here was already pre-cooked basically. Like we're melting the cheese that's underneath, getting it hot, and of course, if you were to, let's get this lined up a little bit better. So if you were to broil it, you probably could get a little bit more crisp on top. But that's why we're gonna do little panko. I guess I could put it back in for like let the panko. Nah, it's fine. Little panko. Now I added like the ranch to the panko to basically make them like little croutons. You can do like lots of different toppings though to this. If you want to do any toppings at all, you don't even have to do toppings if you don't want to. But you can do like corn chips, something like that. Corn chips actually be kind of good. Hot. Just get it nice and covered. Oh. But this is just to give it a little extra crunch. So when you spoon it on there, you just get that little extra crunch on top. Let's see if we can turn a little bit more. I don't know what that yellow thing is over there. Just ignore it. Now it's like you get that little extra crunch on top. I guess you can put cheese on top if you want to. You can broil it to kind of like get a little more crisp on the top. But this is basically done. Corn chips would be interesting. Let's get at one of these plates. This is, once again, also going to be, you would let this sit for a while. If you had, I had to burn my hand on that thing. If you had time, you know, let it sit for like a lot longer than I'm going to let it sit for. Doing it live, you know. Look at the steam, Jesus Christ. You got some cheese dripping off of that. So you're like good like fat distribution that's coming off the bottom, which is why I do want to see like from before. So it's separating a little bit. It just like adds a little extra little fatness. Like I don't know how to explain it. Last time I did it, like the fat started separating just like this. It just tasted juicier, I guess. I don't know how to explain that. But obviously you would have like, well, you don't need a mashed potato side. Put some veggies, make a bigger helping because there's meat and potatoes right here. Got it nice and cheesy. This is going to be, I don't know if you can even pick it up. There's a lot of turmeric in there, so it's going to stain like crazy. Time to burn my mouth. Got the little crunch on the top. You can do anything. Actually, I think this is stupid. You put corn chips on it, like Fritos. That's phenomenal, though. That's so much better than a shepherd's pie. It's so much better than a shepherd's pie. It's not boring. It's flavorful. The potatoes are great on top with it. The turmeric is just working it. It's so good. It's just, this is like what a shepherd's pie should taste like. It's just good. It's got a little spice to it. I mean, corn chips would kind of work well just because it'd be so much bigger. Look at that heat. You see the heat coming off that? You can see a little bit of the heat. You don't even need the crunchies on top. You don't even need to put these little crunchies on top. I only put it on there because I had to fill up like 10 minutes while it was in the oven. Honestly, if you were going to cook this yourself, I would like do 350 for like 15. You get bubbling on the side. You want like the center to be hot, but like technically everything's cooked. So it's really just kind of like doing that last a little burst of cooking. Like 15 or 20 on 350. Crunchies on the top or not. Cheese is I think a good thing. Put like big old things of cheese on it. Like freshly grated cheese, string cheese. I don't know anything in the center of it. That's good though. It's just like, it's, yeah, like the mashed potatoes. The mashed potatoes is basically like the beef patty dough, like instead of the bread. And it's just a good mince. It's such a good mince, like a meat. And I used to say ground beef. I feel like ground beef is not enough. It's not definitive enough to talk about when you talk about like ground beef. Like, cause if you, oh, can I get some ground beef? What kind of ground beef? You got like taco meat. You got just plain ground beef. You could like season, there's like a billion different ways to season it. So like mince is kind of like it adds a layer of it, in my opinion, like adds a layer of definition to it. And so like this mince of meat, these flavors are so good. Ooh, that's steamy. And it's just like, because you know, if you didn't put the heat in there, you get nothing but all the flavors, and the flavors would just be phenomenal. So like just compared to traditional shepherd's pie, it's just, shepherd's pie is so boring. You don't need the peas or the corn, but it's just like addictive. Like I would even go a little bit heavier on the cheese. As long as it's just chatting Discord. Oh yeah. I'll go take a look. Lovely. It's got a little. It's honestly like a little spicy on it. Like you eat with some sour cream, cool it off. All right, let me take a look here. Let me close this. Let me make sure nothing is gonna. No, we should be fine. Everything is like in a normal range. All right, let's go take a look at that before we end stream. Because I would definitely forget. I close Steam as well because it's just like I don't want to open up anything else. All right, let me open it over here. Oh. Oh, here we go.
Your people gather round, turn the screen on bright. Travis in the kitchen gonna do it right. The webcam is glowing, the chat's moving fast. A culinary fusion that's built to last. He's taking the island, mixing it with the street. A legacy of flavor, making it complete. Travis cooking, yeah, he's feeling the vibe. Jamaican beef patty, shepherd's pie. From the Kingston sun to the London rain, mixing up the spice, washing away the pain. Streaming live, let the rhythm fly. With that beef patty, shepherd's pie.
Here we go. Let's focus on.
He's got the yellow crust, flaky and gold, crumbing it down, a story to be told. The seasoned beef is bubbling, the Scotch bonnet heat, while the mashed potato blanket makes it smooth and sweet. The notifications popping, the lights blowing up. Travis pours the gravy in a golden cup. Travis cooking, yeah, he's feeling the vibe. Jamaican beef patty, shepherd's pie. From the Kingston sun to the London rain, mixing up the spice, washing away the pain. Screaming
forget to hit the like
One
on.
love in the kitchen, one
We're here
love
live
in the
every
soul.
Friday cooking more
Into worlds,
dishes from across the world.
no matter the border, no matter the sea. This recipe is setting the flavor free. Light fire in the top, let the man
You're crazy.
know. Watch the steam rise, watch the magic grow. Trav is cooking, yeah, he's feeling the vibe. Jamaican beef patty, shepherd's pie. From the Kingston sun to the London rain, mixing up the spice, washing away the pain. Streaming live,
Stream live every Friday.
let the rhythm fly.
Cook in my kitchen. Get me in other days.
Beef patty, shepherd's pie.
Don't forget to stop by and say hi.
Yeah, Trav is
Good night,
cooking.
everybody. Thank you for joining me.
Respect the pie.
Thank you for Nonsense for the
See the steam rise.
AI song.
Jamaican shepherd. Respect the pie.
It's very good.
Live on the airway.
Man, crazy stuff you can do with AI now.
Easy now.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, good night. Jesus. Ba 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 ba.